is up, you all? We're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about NECA's one-on-one replica M3GAN doll. Some of you guys just sent me over some new photos of this doll because, you know, I definitely will be getting this M3GAN doll. But before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So before we get into these photos, man, it's a lot going on with this doll. You know, people complaining and people under people's comments. If you get this doll, you know what type of person you are. I ain't even about to entertain, I'm just saying. But the main thing I'm hearing with this doll is people are saying that they feel that from some earlier photos that they seen that, you know, it doesn't replicate M3GAN's face. So I'm going to compare these new photos to M3GAN's, you know, actual appearance in the film. And we also got a video from a convention. I want to say it was in like New York City. I think it was Comic-Con, New York City's Comic-Con, and people saw this doll in person. Now these photos we got right now are definitely interesting, starting off with this photo where she's kind of looking off, you know, into an area, but we see her face and we see her eyes and her nose and her mouth and everything in her dress. The dress looks amazing. The hands look great. The bow looks very nice, like accurate to the movie. Yeah, the bow is very accurate. So like I said, I have a photo pulled up on one of my monitors looking as I'm looking. Yeah, it's very basically the same. Now her face, I'm gonna get to her face. Now with M3GAN's face, I think that they definitely got it. It's just something with the eyes. What I've been seeing with the M3GAN, you know, replicas out on Etsy and out from private collectors, they don't get the eyes right. You know what I'm saying? Seeming that the hardest thing to get done with M3GAN is the eyes. But this is a great replica in my opinion. I think that they do got the eyes right. I just think the one on the doll might be just a little bit bigger than the one that, you know, we got in the actual film. They got the color right for sure, like that grayish light blue color. Now something with her nose I think is very interesting. I don't know if it's the way they took the photo, because I will say this, a lot of people got to take into consideration the way they light the photos too, kind of how it brings out the shadows in the face, and I think that's what's going on with this. So the nose, someone complained about the nose. I personally think it's just the shadow on and everything. From what I'm seeing, the hair looks nice. It looks accurate to the M3GAN doll, and we know that they're going to be using I want to say the same hair that they used for the M3GAN doll in the film, and the same exact material for the clothes and everything. So you're getting a one-on-one replica for about, I think after taxes is like almost $700. I mean, you can't beat that. Then we got an up-close photo of M3GAN. Now this photo, it's like, see what I'm saying? It's about that lighting. This photo right here, it looks like M3GAN in my opinion. It looks a little closer to M3GAN. Just the way, you know, her eyes is posed. By the way, fully posed blue eyes. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you already kind of read the details about this doll. But yes, her eyes in this photo looks great, and I think it looks like M3GAN. But it's all about the shadows too, man, the way they're lighting it. So this is a good photo of M3GAN. Then we got another photo of her looking straight at, you know, the camera. I think that this one really replicates M3GAN a lot. I don't think it's something that looks so off that it doesn't look like her. It looks just like M3GAN in my opinion, but it's just some little things I feel like they can tweak out. Now, I saw in the horror community that people said they already were getting their M3GAN doll shipped, like they're getting notifications of shipping information and things like that. I see that it says Q1 2025. A lot of people were predicting that the same thing that happened to the NECA Chucky dolls is going to happen to M3GAN, but I see that people saying that they got the notification that it's ready to ship or it's shipping or something like that. I'm looking forward to this doll, pushing forward. Like I said, I think this photo out of the photos I've seen so far is the best one that kind of captures that image. I see a lot of people that are kind of just down in this doll saying that they don't think it looks like M3GAN, but at the end of the day, I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion. I feel like certain shots look like her, some shots look a little different. And then pushing forward, like this doll is going to be over 4 foot tall, 55 inches, replicating the actual size of the doll in the movie. I feel like you have to be a diehard fan to get this doll. I'm gonna just say it. Like, I think for people that are buying this doll, you have to absolutely love what they did with the film, and you just want this in your collection. We got M3GAN 2.0 that is actually coming out this year in June. I'm the type of person, if I like a movie, I want a piece of it in my collection so I can look at it when I come in my room and feel like I got a piece of cinema history. That's the type of person I am. Like, I'm one of those collectors where if I watch a movie later that night, I feel like I gotta order something from that movie. You guys, if you're watching me, you're a horror collector, you know what I mean. mean? You just watch something like, bro, I gotta have that, and you just end up ordering something. But yes, I do feel like this shot right here definitely replicates M3GAN. Like I said, once again, shadows and things like that. I think it would have been very cool if they could have went the silicone route or something like that, but that's probably just asking for too much. Probably easier to produce it like this. Like I said, I don't think you will get another M3GAN doll, to be honest, besides NECA, because I remember Trick or Treat Studios said they're not tackling this doll. I don't know if they changed their minds or anything like that, but so far NECA is only the ones that are only doing the M3GAN doll. So pushing forth another photo. So this photo, I will say it does look like M3GAN, but the issue I'll see this photo is just hairstyling. I think the way the hair is kind of just dropping down over her face, it kind of takes away from the look, because M3GAN has a little bit of like crinkliness to her hair right here in this area from the picture I'm looking at. And I think right here, it's a certain, because look, I'm the type of guy, I like fidgeting with things, especially with my collectibles. So I think that in this case, I would have moved her hair a different way, like make it a little pushed up. It kind of looks too straight, but I do think this once again looks like M3GAN for sure, 100%, especially with that wall behind her. It looks like that scene when she's in the hallway chasing the guy for sure. But yeah, this photo definitely, it sells me. I think it's pretty much just on your taste and your like, and I think that from the replicas, I saw a replica out there that was about $2 on Etsy that was probably one of the best M3GANs I've seen, because I saw some out there that looks nothing like her, like someone just got a Barbie doll and 3D printed her face and stamped it on there. No, I saw a creator, if I could find a picture I'll put it up, but the doll looks just like M3GAN in my opinion. The face and everything, they got the eyes right for sure. I'm not saying that NECA didn't. I don't know if it's something where someone already has their M3GAN doll. Pretty sure I would have seen it in the community, but if anyone has their M3GAN doll, I can't wait to see a review on it, because I'm gonna try to put a review out ASAP to get you guys, you know, out there and knowing the details of this doll. And I really want to see, like, you know, it in hand. I mean, these are photos. You can tell this is not no prototype. I mean, this could be the prototype photos, but it doesn't have it listed. I don't even know where the fuck these photos came from. Someone sent these to me, but I really do like what I'm seeing as of now. This one right here. So see what I'm saying about lighting? This one right here, it looks like M3GAN. It does. But it's something that I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's like the shadows, and it's just the eyes. It's the eyes. I don't think it's too easy to nail the look of her eyes. Her eyes looks like almost like human shape, you know, like a little, like an almond shape. Theirs look kind of more like an open football shape. But either way, like I said, it still looks like M3GAN. Like, because the reason I know is because some pictures look nice and some pictures look like, that's how you know it's something with lighting or something they're trying to fix. You know what I'm saying? So we have this photo. I think that definitely looks like M3GAN for sure. You see, once again, it's like the way they're posing her head, the way they have her eyes. I think it depends on, you know, the way you have your head tilted, the way, you know, you have her looking in these photos. Also, it can be the judgment. But the ultimate judgment is once you have her in your hands. Do I think it's worth the price? Hell yeah, because like I said, I haven't seen a doll that's over 4 feet yet. And I got Annabelle, Chucky, all types of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just never seen nothing that's this accurate, like clothing to the screen used, type of hair they use, all that. I mean, it's worth it for me. That's because you know, I really like things like that. I think it's cool for like I have a part of cinema history. Now, the other photos were ones we already seen, but those are the photos that I've seen, the new ones that I've seen with the M3GAN doll, because the other ones is with the white backdrop, and then they have like the printer included. These ones look completely different from the first ones we seen on the website. I looked on the NECA website. These photos are actually not from the NECA website. I don't know. I gotta ask the person who sent me where did they get these from, because this is the NECA doll, because I saw a video on TikTok where a guy, and if you are looking forward to this NECA doll, you definitely actually probably seen this video. It's like he goes up to the doll and he shows it, and the doll looks nice to me. I think, you know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of hard to replicate the look of M3GAN because of her eyes and shit like that, but it looks nice to me, bro. I've heard people say that, you know, it doesn't look nothing like her. I mean, that's your opinion. At the end of the day, everything's opinionated when it comes to collecting. I personally am happy with the look, and like I said, I can't wait to have her, you know, in a collection somewhere around this area and you guys can see her. So I will be doing an unboxing on that. Comment down below, how do you feel about these photos? Did it push you away? Did it make you want to get Megan even more? And the thing about it is that I'm hoping that we get it before the movie, because it's nothing better than going to see the movie and coming home to that piece in your collection. I don't know if it's just me that feels that way. Please comment down below, y'all. Like, is it me that feels this way? Like, when you come home from a movie, you want to look at this piece that you have that replicates that piece in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So comment down below. And by the way, guys, as you know, we're about to go into the new year of 2025. And me, you know, starting off this channel, I was really big into just covering collectibles and, you know, things like that. And just talking about what I like, what I don't like. And I want to ask you guys a question, man, for the OG Scary fam. OG Scary fam. After watching this video for 2025, do you think we should start back covering horror collectibles? Do you guys think we should start back covering the horror collectibles, man? It actually just felt good to cover the M3GAN doll and things like that. And if I get enough love, man, and a lot, you know, on this video, I mean, I guess that's just the sign that we will get back into covering NECA Trick or Treat Studio sideshow custom pieces and diving real deep into the lore of this room. So comment down below. Unfortunately, this is the end of this crazy video. I want you all to hit me up down below in the comments about this M3GAN doll. How do you feel? Also, hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY. I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Grow that collection. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.